Hey guys, it's Ruby Rouge again today, and I'm here to talk about and introduce my extremely damaged hair project. Haven't exactly decided what I'm calling it yet. I probably won't decide until I actually am uploading it to YouTube because that's how it tends to go. So let's get started. I have pretty damaged hair. I don't want to go into why I have pretty damaged hair. It was a very long chain of events. It was already weakened from being, I had it blonde for several years. If you check my picture at the top, the little cover artwork, my channel artwork, that's me with blonde hair. But then a bunch of other things happened and I just essentially fried my hair off, and now I'm trying to get it back closer to my original color. Typically when my hair gets that damaged, whether it's color related or whatever, I just cut it. I've never really been afraid to have short hair. I don't mind short hair. I like to keep the front at least chin length, but usually I just chop it. Unfortunately for me though, this time, cutting at chin length wasn't going to even get most of the damage off. The damage had started about right here. So I really would have, I would have had to go full on pixie cut. Pixie cut is not flattering for me. So I was going to have to kind of address this, even to cut it in a bob, I was going to have to address this section of my hair anyways. So I thought, well, this might be an interesting time to do a big review on products that claim to restore and rejuvenate and just make your hair wonderful again and healthy, and see if any of them actually live up to their hype. Okay, so I don't actually believe that any hair product is going to heal my hair. I don't think that it's going to restore it back to its natural state. I just wanted to see, can it improve my texture? Can it make it manageable? Is it something I can work with, or am I really going to have to chop my hair into a pixie cut? I actually do have a few products to review. This is more of the introduction video, and I felt like there were some things that I kind of wanted to say to set up the video, to set up the reviews. I have products, I'm reviewing some products in this video, but I have a lot more that I've already started reviewing coming up in later sequences of this video. So if you want to see the full range of products, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay caught up with those. First off though, I have a couple tips that aren't products. Number one, even if you don't want to cut your hair to a bob, whatever, you need to maintain your regular hair cutting schedule. For me, that is every 6 weeks. If my hair is doing really well and being really healthy, I might go 8 to 12, but typically for me every 6 weeks, just to clean up the ends, to get them evened back out. If you can see, my hair gets really thin at the ends, so I have to chop it and get it all kind of cleaned up and it looks thicker and healthier and everything's just wonderful. So always make sure you're keeping your ends trimmed. Also, that supposedly helps from, if you cut off some of the damage, it also helps from keeping the hair breaking up any higher. I don't know how true that is, but that's the rumor. The other thing, because I like to work out, I don't like my hair in my face. Typically when I'm at home, I have my hair pulled back. Stop using hair elastics immediately, especially if your hair is already kind of compromised and damaged. I had a lot of breakage in this area here, and I can attribute most of that to hair elastics. I have since quit using hair elastics. I don't really like it. I do miss them from time to time, but I've just switched them out with claw clips and those fabric hair ties, but I don't really like those either as much. So yeah, I rock a claw clip a lot to the gym, and I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but I try to just pretend that it's not there. I did try French braiding. I was French braiding my hair and putting the elastic at the end, but it was really chewing up the ends and making it even worse. Hair would just be like falling out when I took my hair down. It was bad. I also think that it's really important to say that the natural texture of my hair, if you can't tell, it's fine and it's thin. This is my natural hair growing in up here. Probably, I have a little bit of color at the top here. As you can see, I have roots. Somewhere around here, I have a lot more of my natural texture of hair. It's very fine. I actually don't mind it to be just a little bit damaged, just to give it some volume. I have naturally wavy hair as well, but it dries very straight, basically with a blow dryer. If I let it dry on its own, it's a little bit crazy and wavy. And I even get like little kinky curls. I don't understand it. Another important aspect of the challenge was I didn't want to run out and buy a bunch of stuff. I have a ton of hair products in my little stash already. I didn't feel the need to run out and buy everything simply because it takes me forever to use up hair products, and I didn't want a whole bunch more like stuff that was just going to sit there for years. I mean, literally years. So I wanted to go through the things that I had first. If none of those things were suitable, or if none of those things worked out well enough for me, then maybe I would go purchase something. But I really wanted to go through my existing collection before I purchased anything. On that note, if you guys have a favorite or something that you really think that I need to try immediately, go ahead and put it down below, just in case I do decide maybe there's something out there that I really want to give a try. Okay, let's get into the products. So I'm going to start off reviewing some shampoos. I only wash my hair, I wash my hair every third day, I think. Like, so if I wash my hair Monday, I don't wash it again until Thursday. That seems to work. That schedule seems to work really well for me. It did take some getting used to. My hair kind of had to adjust to that. I do that simply because my hair is very fine. And if I get in the schedule and I'm washing it every single day, I get basically no texture, no volume. It's limp. It gets oily by the end of the day. So I did have to adjust my hair to that. It adjusted well. It seems to like it. I'm happy with that. Before this challenge, I didn't use any products like 2 days in a row or 2 washes in a row. I usually alternate everything. I usually alternate everything. So the reality is I didn't really know any of my products. I didn't know how they performed over several days. I was just kind of mixing them all in, mixing them all together, and I really didn't know what was doing what. I knew that maybe my hair felt thicker with this product, but you know, and maybe shinier and smoother with this product, but I really didn't know how the products performed. So that was what I wanted to start investigating, and to see how did they perform over the long term. Can you even use them over the long term? Some of these, as you'll find out, the answer is no. So I'm going to start with the Desert Essence shampoo and conditioner. I'm almost out of these, and I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that I will be repurchasing these. Both of these products cost around $11. They're very affordable, and so far it has been the standout of the challenge. The reason I think that these products have been the standout is because even though my hair still felt a little bit dry and damaged, I was able to put another product in the ends and kind of smooth the ends out, but my hair was still really manageable. It still had volume. It didn't look super greasy. It didn't get super greasy by the end of the day, or by the time I washed my hair again. So far this is kind of winning the best all around. Did it transform my hair miraculously? No. But did it make it manageable and a manageable texture, and was it acceptable? Yes. Okay, this next product is the Coco, the BB Creme de Coco shampoo. I want to read the description on the website. It says, this is a luxurious cleanser with a blend of moisture-rich coconut and muru. Yeah, I probably should have not read that. Muru butters to help restore sheen, softness, improve flexibility, and minimize frizz. Okay, that's that one. And the next one is the BB, the Bumble Super Rich. And it detangles, softens, restores luster in spring. Okay, I accidentally purchased these mismatched. I bought one and then I went back and bought, I think I bought this one first and I actually kind of liked it. And then I went out and picked this one up and they don't match. I thought they matched. Yeah. Usually the way I like to do things, I think that products in a set should go together. I think that they should complement each other. So I feel like maybe it's a little bit unfair that I'm reviewing these two products together because they weren't necessarily meant to go together. That being said, this was $28, this was $28, and I hated both of them. I've had bad luck with Bumble and Bumble products. I've liked one, and that was a sea salt spray. And the reality about the sea salt spray is that I can make my own for not even a fraction of the price. I mean, I can make my own for like $2, and theirs is $20, I think. So am I going to go spend $70 basically to get, or $65, $70 to get the matches to these products to test them fairly? No. Not happy enough with them. I'm already trying to, like, in my head, I'm like, what am I going to do with these products when this is over? I actually had to stop the testing. I actually had to stop the product testing in the middle of this one. I used them 3 times, or 4 times, 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. Let me see. Okay, after 3 washes, my hair felt destroyed. I usually wear my hair up on the last day, and when I was taking it down, I mean, it literally felt like it was just breaking off into my hands. It was just no good. Even the other 2 days, there was no good days with this stuff. It felt heavy. It kind of was like holding smells and stuff. It felt like there was a lot of buildup. I couldn't keep doing it. So I just said no. I used a clarifying shampoo and quit on these. I may go back to them towards the end of this and just see, but I was really disappointed. I think typically I use these separate, so I may try to use these separately again. Maybe they just work terribly awful together. If any of you guys know, I would like to hear your comments on this because I'm just not, I hear so much hype about Bumble and Bumble and I have not been impressed one time. Maybe it's my hair type. So I mentioned that after the Bumble and Bumble, I used a clarifying shampoo. This was actually a sample that I received in either Birchbox or Ipsy. It's the number 4 high performance, high care clarifying shampoo. I actually really liked this. I had randomly received this, the number 4 restructuring mask, and the number 4 prep and comb or prep spray. I used all 3 of them together, and considering that I was using a clarifying shampoo on extremely damaged hair, it was actually okay. It did feel dry. It was a little bit harder I had to like really saturate the ends with the prep spray, but it was doable. It actually felt good. It was the most body that I had since I started the project, so I was really happy with that. Will I buy this again? Probably not. Would I recommend that you run out and buy this right now? No. This is $32, I think. This is actually pretty pricey. I don't have the totals. I'll try to put the totals below. But I think that you could get something a little bit more affordable. But I don't know. I mean, I may change my mind on that. I did like it. I was kind of impressed with it. My hair felt great. And I would love to have another hair day like that again soon. Next I have Win. We've pretty much all heard about Win. It is something that I've been using since the infomercial days. I don't know if they still come on, but I've been using it for a really long time. This one is the lavender. I'd never tried this one, but I do actually like it a lot. It's still very minty, and the mintiness of Win is one of the things that I really like. I like that tingly wake up in the morning minty feeling. The thing about Win though is, yes, it is pricey, and yes, you only have to buy 1 bottle. I think this one is, I don't have the price right here, but I think maybe it's like $28, $29 for 16 ounces, which, compare that with the Bumble and Bumble, you're getting double. So This goes really fast. It's an extremely thick product. I actually have to thin it out just a little bit to even be able to work it through my hair, but it's extremely thick. You use a lot of it. I've only used this 5 times, and see if I can tell. It's like about down to here. So that's only after 5 uses on my thin hair. So imagine if you have really thick, coarse, curly hair, which is what I think this product will be best on. You're going to go through these pretty quickly. So, that being said, I still like this product, but I had never used, I don't think in all the years that I have used Win, I don't think that I had actually ever used it back to back. It's always been something that I've kind of alternated into my routine. I'll keep it in the shower and I'll use it maybe once a week or once, every 2 weeks or so. So it's not something that I'd actually ever tried to use back to back. I think today was actually my 4th wash in a row, so I've actually used it 4 times in a row. And a couple of days ago, I almost gave up. It was so greasy and so bad that I couldn't tolerate it, and I'm like thinking all day in my head, I've got to quit. But the problem is that the ends, like this part of my hair, felt amazing. Okay, my hair has not looked this shiny in, I don't know when. Not without adding a bunch of like shine sprays and stuff, So what it's actually doing for this part of my hair is great. It's not really doing anything for the ends. I think my ends are too far gone. They just need cut. And my hair is so greasy. It's like you get out of the shower and it feels like second day hair starting off. By the end of that day, my hair is just not, no, it wasn't cute. So I decided instead of giving up on it, I would try it and I would just try washing more frequently. Today was the first day doing that, and that seemed to help a lot. So I might try that to finish out my 7 uses on this one, because it's just what it's doing for the texture of my hair is great. Hopefully it'll be something that even once I move on to the next set of products will kind of stick around. We will see. Another thing I've been trying to avoid doing, because I want to really get to know this product, I thought, well, maybe I could put dry shampoo in my hair. I hate to put dry shampoo in clean hair though. Almost every dry shampoo I've ever tried kind of feels a little bit heavy and a little bit like buildup, and I would just rather not use it. I love that clean feeling. I would rather not use it on day 1. So we're going to try this more frequent washing thing, see what happens, and I'll have to update you on that. I know I didn't have a ton of products in here to be reviewed, but I do have quite a bit more that I'm going to be working through. I think that I'll probably be able to do this until right around Christmas. At that point, I really think that by the time I get my hair cut, most of the damage will or should be gone, hopefully, or at least in a state that I don't feel like it's extremely damaged anymore, and maybe won't be able to review the products as well. I do have quite a bit more products. I do have some leave-in products that I have already reviewed. I just didn't want to overwhelm this video. I felt like there were some like setup things that kind of needed to be said, but I still wanted to give you a little bit of reviewing. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. You can like if you'd like as well. And yeah, subscribe so that you can stay updated and find out what I think about Ojan and Aveda, and who else have I reviewed? It's a 10. I have quite a few other products that I already know some thoughts on. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.